What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome to another vlog. This is my second vlog of the year. Like I said, I'm gonna try and post some more vlogs throughout the year and hopefully weekly. I think I forgot last week, but anyway, today we are talking about what you should do when preparing to carry out a photo shoot. This isn't the perspective of a model on a photo shoot, this is perspective of the photographer. And I'm going to be going over 5 things that I always do when preparing for a photo shoot. If I'm stopping and starting a little bit, it's because I'm currently taking this thing, good timing, for a walk. Let's get into tip number 1. So tip number 1 is dress for the weather and prepare for the weather. The weather is completely unpredictable, especially where I am in England. It's not reliable at all. So make sure on the day of the shoot, if you're doing it outside, particularly if you're doing it outside, always check what the weather's going to be. Dress for the weather. Like me, today it's about 6 degrees here in England. So, you know, I've got a thick coat, I've got a hat, I've got gloves somewhere. So bring spares as well. Bring like a hat, bring like a thick coat, bring layers. Always prepare for the weather. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a long walk. So tip number 2, this is a thing that I love to do when preparing for photo shoots, is making a mood board. Now I use something called Paste. It's by WeTransfer. This is the software that I use to transfer my photos and finished products to people. And they've recently released this thing called Paste, which is a great way to send those to the clients as well. That way I can see what people are comfortable with, what kind of shots they're looking for, and it also gives myself a little bit of peace of mind knowing that I don't have to, you know, think up ideas on the spot. So create a mood board. It's also quite relaxing as well. That's one thing I do in the evenings sometimes, or late afternoon. I'll stick on a podcast, some lo-fi jams, and I'll listen to that whilst making a mood board. One thing I suggest you do is go onto a website like Pinterest. It's a great place to find like inspiration and ideas for your photo shoot. Tip number 3 is pack your bag the night before. The worst thing that you could do before a photo shoot is wonder, where's my SD cards? Where's my batteries? Where's this lens? Where's this camera? Hopefully you don't lose a camera. But pack your bag the night before. That way your mind is at ease, you know where everything is, you're prepared. Make sure you've got spare batteries, bring lots of batteries, because if you're doing a shoot outside in the cold, like I am filming today, your batteries are more than likely going to die. The cold kills your batteries a lot quicker than it does in the heat, which I actually didn't know. So yeah, make sure you prepare everything the night before. Make sure you've got spare SD cards, make sure they're empty, make sure you've got everything you need. Lenses, make sure you clean your lenses as well. So yeah, maybe one thing you can do as well is create like a checklist. That's one thing that I do. So I have 2 or 3 different checklists for each different kind of shoot. So if I'm doing like a family shoot, if I'm just doing a portrait shoot, if I'm doing a wedding, I'll have a checklist, and that's for photography and videography. So I'll have a checklist for each kind of shoot that I need. That way the list is sort of tailored to the specific kind of shoot that I'm doing. So yeah, always be prepared. Prepare your camera bag the night before. Dog's having a swim. Here he is. I don't know if you can see, but the dog's currently having a swim. So, dog's just had his walk. I'm about to take him home, and I'm going to head to another location, and that actually ties in very, very well with tip number 4. So let's head to the next place. Just arrived at the next location, and you may recognise this place from the last vlog when it was all snowing. Now it's not, it's now looking rather autumnal, even though it's spring. And that is tip number 4, scout out your location. So I've got a shoot in a couple of weeks where it's a family shoot and they want to have like bluebells and the children sitting in bluebells. And I know this wood, like this woody area, this forest, is notorious for having absolutely stunning, beautiful bluebells. Now, I can see them, they're growing, but they haven't flowered yet. So that's why it's incredibly important to scout out your location, because otherwise you could turn up at a location and it's not there, you don't have access to it for the public. So always double check your location. I actually like to keep like a little map, like a document of all locations that, you know, I've been to, I can go to, I can hire out. It's a good practice to get into. Very good practice. I'm gonna go scout location now. I've got some shots in mind, probably because I made a mood board. Anyway, I'm gonna have a little look around here and we're gonna get into tip number 5, last tip of the vlog. This place is honestly such a beautiful woods. It's so nice, like it's so peaceful and quiet. It's literally just me. I've met one other person here. There was another photographer, so we got chatting. But yeah, it's so nice and quiet. This is like the perfect place for a photo shoot. Like, I am very much excited. So hopefully in a couple of weeks, all of the bluebells will be out, will be flowered, and we'll get some beautiful pictures. Maybe even I'll make a video like behind the scenes, like a little POV video of the photo shoot. Hopefully, if the timing is right, the bluebells will flower. And that is tip number 5, time. Don't turn up late to a photo shoot. If you want to garner a good reputation as a great like local photographer and as a good business, you cannot turn up late. Turn up on time. Do not get there late. Take into account the location and how long it takes you to get there, how long it takes to get from the car park to the actual shooting location. Make sure there's parking, make sure it's accessible, make sure it's actually open to the public. That's another thing. Make sure you check that the location's open to the public. You don't want to get there and be like told off. That wouldn't be good. So don't be late for a photo shoot. The worst thing that could possibly happen is the client getting to the photo shoot before you. Make sure you get there early and prepare. Right people, that concludes today's vlog. 5 things you should do when preparing for a photo shoot. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna go take a nice peaceful stroll among the tranquility of this beautiful woods, and I'm gonna be back here in a couple of weeks for a photo shoot, and I'll be back here at the right time because I prepared. So I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, stay safe, and I'll see you in a bit. See ya.